Hi, this is Sam from Teach the World to Trade with your bonus piece of education, I guess, from Unit 2 about technical analysis. And Unit 2 obviously was all about identifying a trade. So we use technical analysis to help us try and identify a trade. Super important for us to figure out and how to use. And we do this at tradingview.com. This is the website that I showed you. So we head to this website and then we want to head to the products, super charts. This is one of my layouts that loads up straight away. This is my UK layout. You can choose how you want things laid out by selecting up here how many charts you want on a page. I like to have 4 like this in a little grid. Totally up to you, trader's choice. And then you can add layouts by creating a new layout. I've got many layouts, energies, softs for different markets, metals. So you can just flick through them nice and easily. You can even have single stocks, etc. So we have a series of charts here. Let's select one and dive right in. To put this at full screen, you click on a chart and press Alt and Enter, and it makes it bigger. So that's on your keyboard. Alt and Enter makes it bigger. Some key things to note here. This is the FTSE. We know that because it tells us in the top left, which is the UK stock market. We get to that by going to the futures, typing in, well, the industry code is Z1 exclamation mark, but if we delete that and you just type in FTSE, so you get quite a lot. But the one you'd want is here, look, standard index futures. So that's the FTSE you want. And then we've got the time scales up here, top left, which are important to know. So you can change it between an hour. When it's highlighted in blue, you know which one it is. An hour, a day, and in 10 minutes changes the time of the chart. Top left, I always use the cross, so that brings a cross tracker for when we're moving. Below that is the line tool, how we draw lines. And we simply left click the first point, mark the line, left click again to produce a line. You can click on it and delete it if you want. And that's kind of all we'll be playing about with now, because that's all you need for right now for identifying trades. I'm going to quickly run you through it on a 10-minute chart, what I look at. So I normally have, so you can left click on the chart. As we know, we discussed this in the unit. You can move the chart about, and then you can zoom in and out if you use the wheel and you hover over the price. So you've got price on the right, and you've got time on the bottom here. So you've got your x-axis time, y-axis price. If we remember, the green candles signify an up move. As it's a 10-minute chart, each candlestick is 10 minutes of time. So in this 10 minutes, we went up to here, to here, to here, to here, each of these 10-minute blocks. On a green candle, the bottom of the body of the candle is the open, top is the close, and the wicks of the candle here, high. There's no wick there because it just went up, and the low. Okay, so the wicks are the high and the low, and the body will signify the open and the close. Green candle, open at the bottom, close at the top. Red candle, open at the top, close at the bottom. Quick bit of candlesticks. And then we just start looking at points of interest, really. I always from what I can see on a chart, I always look at highs and lows that I can see. I'm going to squeeze that high in over there. Move that about there. And then just start drawing some lines, really. Make it sound simple, but I've done this a million times. And you want to keep your technical analysis as simple as possible, really. We're using that, moving our cursor to the trend line over here. Here's the high and the low. So we saw this bounce once, twice, and then rally. So with this point of interest where it couldn't break below. And then I think more immediately, we're looking at over here in the short term. It's failing to break above 8,219. Super significant. It's currently ranging here it's oscillating between two prices, which is interesting. So these points here are very interesting to me. So I'd be looking to trade a breakout of either of these, if I'm honest. I'd say the direction is bullish. I mean, look at that, it's matched fantastically. We've taken this low point here, matched it to where it's failed to break lower, and you had a big rally from here. You extend it. All it is extending these lines, support and resistance, and these pivot lines. We call these a pivot because we expect a reaction one way or the other. The market will pivot, turn around, and have a big reaction or break through. As it stands, we're still in this bullish channel. It was a good buy opportunity earlier on a 10-minute chart, and then now it's rallying a little. Okay, so now it's up to you to be tasked to do this yourself, really. Either do it on the FTSE or do it on any market that interests you. Cryptocurrencies, oil markets are interesting right now. Copper market, gold market, very interesting. Remember, you can just top left, change it here. You could have a little look at copper. Copper futures on COMEX, I'd say. Very bullish at the moment. Copper market. Where else could we look? What should I say? Oil market. So Brent crude is the main oil market in Europe. You've also got light sweet crude. I think I put it on the slides in Unit 1. Slowly drifting down. Anyway, this is the simplicity and the kind of the practice that I want you to get used to doing. So from this, trying to form trade ideas, looking at a certain market, look at it over a 10-minute time frame, an hour time frame, and a daily time frame to see if you can get the direction to confirm. If all three directions say it's going up, give yourself think to yourself it's a buy. All three going down to sell, or if there's key points of interest that is below that signify that the market's going lower. I mean, until we break past 84.92 here, I think we're pretty bearish. We're on this bearish channel. I think it might test this line, this Brent, for example. And these are the assumptions and the mindset I want you to start getting into. Okay, technical analysis 101. Very quick look at it. There's tons more to technical analysis, but I want to get you started practicing and getting used to drawing lines and using Tradeview, really. And then we'll workshop some more as we go. Okay? All right, good luck.